Okay, so today is the 10th February. Yesterday I had my PET scan and CAT scan, and tomorrow we'll be seeing my thoracic surgeon, Dr. Wyant. He's the one that's going to have all the bad news or all the good news. He's the one that at that point, he will have seen the scan and read the report from the radiologist, and they'll know everything they'll know pretty much whatever they need to know. I still have to try and do this brain scan tomorrow morning before I even see Dr. Wyant, but it would be impossible for them to give him those results, by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is when I'll see him. Gloria is going to go and take me because I'm going to try and take some Valium, because this brain scan is like a tube that just goes around your head, I guess from here to here, or maybe from here to here. It's very uncomfortable. If they say that if somebody has any claustrophobic tendencies, that it's not going to be easy to do. That's why they sorry, I was paying attention to something else there. But anyway, that's why they suggest a Valium before you get into this thing. Your head has to be in this tube for 45 minutes. And she said that half the people can do it and half the people can't. I think I'm not going to be able to. I mean, I just can't stand the thought of anything right around my head like that. But one way or the other, she said if I can't do it, that before the surgery, if that still turns out to be what we're going to do, before the surgery, they will do the brain scan with me being sedated. They have somebody that gives me a sedative, and I guess you go to sleep while they're doing it. So I'll get the brain scan one way or the other, I'm sure. But just to get back to the point, tomorrow's when we're going to know, I hope to know quite a bit. And I'm going to see the cancer doctors the next morning. Pam is going to go. Gloria also wants to go to that. So then we'll hear what the cancer doctor says about whatever these findings are. I'm hoping that Dr. Wyant doesn't tell me tomorrow that he can't give me the report, or I hope he doesn't tell me he hasn't seen it yet, just because maybe he wants me to hear it from the cancer doctor, the oncologist. But anyway, I think we'll know tomorrow everything we need to know. Everyone's hoping, short of a miracle where they say there is no cancer, which we don't think that's going to happen. The thing that we're hoping is that they do find that it's just in this right lung, which is where I have this incision, as you all have seen. And I'm hoping that we do the surgery that the doctor described to us 2.5 weeks ago. And the way it works is they'll take out a big section of my, flesh and skin here. He'll go in. They're going to probably take 2 ribs out. They're going to probably take. Some people have said that it'll probably be the upper lobe of this lung, but nobody knows that. Nobody knows. But anyway, and he claims that once they put me back together, they build it up with some kind of mesh that they build up your body again. Then they have plastic surgeons that do skin grafts. It'll probably be on my leg, where they can cover that with new skin, because it's going to be too much of an opening to pull together and stitch. And anyway, that I am hoping and praying that that's the extent of this. And then I'm sure they'll do chemo to go through and maybe kill anything else that might be around or shrink it. But I'm going to just get to the point. Eventually I will. Pam is the forever optimist, and I think it's just because she doesn't want to face this any more than I do. And so I'm going to be doing a lot more talking. tomorrow I'll do this again after I've talked to after we learn the results. And I'll make sure all of you, Chelsea, Sean, Julie, everyone will know what's going on as to the best that we can get it across to you. And then tomorrow Pam's going to be off. She's going to go meet us there at 2 o'clock. She's certainly not going to go back to work, one way or the other, good or bad. So tomorrow I'm not going to do this little video, but I will for sure on Thursday tell you guys more about what we find tomorrow. More details. The main thing I want to get across now is that I've been worthless, totally worthless when it comes to saving money. I've made more money than I could probably count. I mean, literally, everyone that's known me knows that I've made a lot of money in Kirby. Very few people make the big money in Kirby, but I was just fortunate in knowing how to sell, and I was able to make good money, but I never put away anything. I kept thinking this is not going to end. I mean, why do I have to save now, because I'm going to keep making this kind of money? And it was just sheer stupidity. Mimi used to tell me that it's ridiculous for me to think for 1 minute that this is going to be going on forever. The day will come where things fall apart and you're not going to make the money. She used to beg me to give her just 100 a week. I could have given her 100 a week without knowing I gave her 100 a week. And she would have been able to have saved a giant pile of money for me during those 15, 18 years. But I didn't do it. So getting right to the point, I don't have crap to leave behind. There's a few little material items, and you guys, I think you know that I've done what I could for you. So anyway, I'll get back with you in a little while.